Hi, welcome to the 28th episode of the gojenn podcast. Do you realize that's over half a year I've been doing this? I'm really proud of that. Um, and I'm very thankful for you because you are the ones who make it possible. If nobody was watching, I don't know if I would still make this. My grandson says, "Who cares?" But I've got a couple FOs to show you and things to tell you. So hold on, I'm going to do a slideshow, but I thought I'd give you a real face to screen to face intro and to say thank you very much for watching. All right, here we go. Hello, this is the 28th episode of the gojenn podcast, and this is just going to be a quick run through of some of my finished objects this week. I had to do a small project for the Nerdopolis group, so I did a sock yarn blanket square, and then I decided I was going to try to use at least 2 skeins of my hand spun for different class projects for Nerdopolis this month. So I got my Three Waters Farm yarn that I had spun and decided I was going to make a cowl, COWL, with it. And here it is. I used the pattern, the Bandito cowl, on Ravelry. It is a crochet pattern, and it's just basically single crochets increase every row, and then it does join in the back, so instead of you having to tie it or something like that, it just slides over your head. And I was really pleased with that. I wound up only having 120 yards of yarn since I 3-plied it, but I was very happy with how it looks. Another use I found for my my hand spun this week. I also do the planner cast where I have my journal that I do journaling in, and also some different Facebook kind of challenges. And so I've been slowly accumulating a roll of washi tape here and a roll of washi tape there. And they've just been a mess. So I took a piece of my hand spun and made a loop, and I closed it with a just a single overhand tie, not a knot even, and then a stitch marker to hold everything in place. And so that way, I don't think I'll have to be taking the washi on and off the yarn, but I can if I need to, or if I have to add more, which I shouldn't have to add more, should I? No. The other thing I decided to use from the Tour de Fleece was the Phoenix Fiber Company's beautiful, beautiful braid in the Calla Lily colorway. And so I took that beautiful skein of yarn and made a scarf. You can see there it is not very long. It is long enough, I think, to go, if you want to put it around your collar and then tuck it into the top of your coat. I think that's what it's really going to be perfect for. I used every last scrap of that yarn, so that's what I got. And with this skein, I only had 80 yards to use, and it was pretty much a bulky weight. I used a K-hook on this, I think. I did finish my my Audible book, Not My Father's Son, by Alan Cumming. It was very interesting about how he's dealt with childhood abuse. And the best thing about the book was that it was he read it himself in his own wonderfully Scottish accented voice, and that was just wonderful. So the next thing I'm reading is going to be a Greg IELTS book, ILES. I have just barely started it. And I'm almost finished with Things We Set on Fire. I expect to finish this either today, maybe tomorrow. So, yay. And in case you're interested, I do have a new planner cast that I put up. And I just talk about how I use my planner. I do a flip through and some challenges on the internet, and it just is fun for me. And it's a little bit of decorating like you decorated your scrapbooks if you were ever into that, and stickers and letters and things like that. So fun. And I'm really, really enjoying it, and the more I use it, the more I love it. I can't say enough about how much this is bringing joy into my life. So, please check out the Planner Cast, which is still on my channel here on YouTube. And of course, as always, you can find me as gojenn, Ravelry, Instagram, and YouTube. I think right after this, I'm going to add a little slideshow of my sock yarn blanket squares. I didn't realize I had as many as I did. I got my husband to put them down for me, and I did a quick little kind of time-lapse photography show of them, and I didn't realize I had as many as I did. So I filled up my entire board and had to start again. So I apologize for that, but I need to go ahead and decide what I'm going to do with those things. But they're just really addicting to make. So I hope you enjoy that. It's coming up next. But before I go, I do want to definitely say thank you for watching. I appreciate you taking the time to join me here. If you have any questions, any comments, please leave them below or come join our Ravelry group. I try to post to Instagram every day. Sometimes I don't make it, but I try. So you shouldn't have any trouble finding me. And I'm really glad that you found me today and join me for more adventures in the knitting and crochet, spinning and dyeing world that I'm in. Until I see you again, I wish you a week filled with lots and lots of love and laughter. Thanks.